turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about sustainable tourism, balancing growth and conservation.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Sustainable tourism is a growing concept that seeks to balance the economic benefits of tourism with the need to conserve the environment and respect local cultures. In recent decades, tourism has become one of the largest industries worldwide, driving economic growth and providing employment opportunities in many regions. However, this growth has often come at a significant environmental and cultural cost. Over-tourism can lead to environmental degradation, loss of biodiversity, and the disruption of local traditions. Sustainable tourism offers a solution by promoting responsible travel that considers the long-term impact on destinations. One of the central goals of sustainable tourism is to minimize the negative effects of tourism on the environment. This can be achieved through practices such as reducing waste, conserving water and energy, and encouraging the use of eco-friendly transportation. For example, many destinations now promote cycling, walking tours, or electric vehicles instead of traditional car or bus travel. Additionally, sustainable tourism advocates for protecting natural landscapes, ensuring that fragile ecosystems are not overwhelmed by human activity. Another important aspect of sustainable tourism is supporting local communities. This means ensuring that the economic benefits of tourism are shared with local residents, often through encouraging visitors to support small businesses, eat local food, and participate in cultural experiences that benefit the community. By involving local people in the planning and development of tourism, destinations can create a more sustainable model that respects both cultural heritage and the environment. Sustainable tourism is not just about reducing negative impacts, it is also about creating positive outcomes. When managed properly, tourism can fund conservation efforts, preserve cultural heritage, and promote cross-cultural understanding. The challenge lies in finding the right balance, one that allows for economic growth and development while safeguarding the planet's natural and cultural resources for future generations.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the growth of the sharing economy.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
The sharing economy has grown rapidly over the past decade, transforming how people access goods and services. Rooted in the principles of collaboration and resource sharing, this economic model allows individuals to share underutilized assets, such as homes, cars, and tools, through online platforms. Popularized by companies like Airbnb, Uber, and Lyft, the sharing economy has challenged traditional business models and reshaped industries ranging from transportation to hospitality. One of the main drivers behind the growth of the sharing economy is technology. With the rise of digital platforms, peer-to-peer transactions have become simpler, more efficient, and more secure. Consumers can easily connect with others to rent, share, or trade resources at a lower cost than traditional options. These platforms offer a flexible and convenient way for users to make extra income by sharing their assets, while consumers benefit from more affordable services. Environmental and economic benefits also contribute to the rise of the sharing economy. By promoting the use of existing resources, the sharing economy helps reduce waste and encourages a more sustainable approach to consumption. For example, ride-sharing services can reduce the number of cars on the road, thereby lowering carbon emissions and traffic congestion. Similarly, sharing and used space in homes can decrease the demand for new construction and infrastructure development. However, the growth of the sharing economy is not without challenges. There are concerns about regulation, taxation, and labor rights, particularly as sharing platforms often operate outside traditional regulatory frameworks. Workers in the gig economy, such as Uber drivers, face issues related to job security, benefits, and fair wages. Additionally, the impact on traditional businesses, such as hotels and taxis, has led to calls for stricter oversight and policy changes to level the playing field. Despite these challenges, the sharing economy continues to grow, driven by consumer demand for flexibility, cost savings, and sustainability. As it evolves, the sharing economy has the potential to foster innovation and collaboration, reshaping how people live and work in the modern world.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the impact of automation on employment.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Automation, the use of technology to perform tasks previously done by humans, has significantly transformed industries and employment patterns across the globe. From manufacturing to healthcare, automation has reshaped how businesses operate, increasing efficiency and reducing costs. However, this rapid shift toward automation has sparked concerns about its impact on employment, as machines and artificial intelligence, AI, replace human labor in many areas. One of the most visible effects of automation has been in manufacturing, where robots have taken over many tasks that were once done by workers on production lines. While this has led to increased productivity and lower costs for businesses, it has also resulted in job losses in sectors that rely heavily on manual labor. Many low-skilled jobs have become obsolete, forcing workers to retrain or seek employment in other industries. This trend is not limited to manufacturing. In industries such as retail, logistics, and customer service, automation is rapidly replacing human jobs through technologies like self-checkout machines, automated warehouses, and AI-powered chatbots. While automation can lead to job displacement, it also creates new opportunities. As machines take over repetitive, low-skill tasks, there is a growing demand for workers in more skilled areas, particularly in technology, maintenance, and programming roles. For instance, the rise of automation has increased the need for workers who can design, program, and maintain these machines. This shift requires a focus on reskilling and education, as workers need to adapt to the changing job market. Automation can boost economic growth by increasing productivity and reducing operational costs, which can lead to the creation of new industries and services. Sectors like renewable energy, healthcare technology, and digital services are expanding, offering new types of jobs that did not exist a few decades ago. While automation presents challenges for employment, particularly in terms of job displacement, it also creates opportunities for new roles in industries. To navigate these changes, a focus on reskilling, education, and adaptation will be essential to ensure that workers are prepared for the future of work.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the global water crisis, causes and solutions.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
The global water crisis is one of the most pressing challenges of the 21st century, affecting billions of people around the world. Despite the planet being covered in water, only a small percentage is fresh and accessible for human use. As populations grow and industries expand, the demand for water has skyrocketed, putting immense pressure on this finite resource. Climate change, pollution, and inefficient water management practices are exacerbating the problem, leading to severe water shortages, particularly in developing regions. One of the primary causes of the global water crisis is overextraction and unsustainable use of water resources. Agriculture, which accounts for nearly 70% of global freshwater use, often relies on inefficient irrigation systems that waste significant amounts of water. Additionally, industries such as mining, manufacturing, and energy production consume large quantities of water, often depleting local water sources. In many cases, groundwater reserves are being drained faster than they can be replenished, leaving communities vulnerable to water scarcity. Climate change also plays a significant role in worsening the water crisis. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns are causing more frequent droughts in some regions while others experience severe flooding. These extreme weather events disrupt the availability and quality of water supplies, making it difficult for affected areas to manage their water resources effectively. Pollution further exacerbates the crisis. Industrial waste, agricultural runoff, and untreated sewage contaminate freshwater sources, making them unsafe for drinking, irrigation, and other uses. In many parts of the world, a lack of infrastructure and regulation allows pollution to go unchecked, leading to widespread water contamination. To address the global water crisis, solutions must focus on both conservation and improving water management. Implementing efficient irrigation techniques, such as drip irrigation, can significantly reduce water waste in agriculture. Governments and industries must invest in water recycling technologies and infrastructure to ensure that water is reused and treated properly. In addition, raising public awareness about water conservation practices, such as reducing personal water consumption, is critical in managing this vital resource. In conclusion, the global water crisis is a complex issue with multiple causes, but through sustainable management, technological innovation, and conservation efforts, we can work towards ensuring water security for future generations.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers.